Hello everyone, my name is Chris Stevens. I'm with KW Philadelphia. I'm the CEO and managing partner. Alongside me is Nathan Naness with the Nathan Naness team. How are you?
Good. How you doing today?
If I was any better, it'd be you.
There you go.
The reason for this video is to introduce everyone to Nathan. A lot of people in the city know who he is. He's been in the industry a long time. Nathan, tell everyone how you started out in this business and to where you are right now.
Give you the quick story. When I was 3 years old, Carpenter came to my family's house, and I was intrigued with the smell of the wood and the work that he was doing, and I always had an interest in wood. And as I grew up, I always worked with wood wherever I could, built a lot of forts, worked in my uncle's lumber yard, went to college, studied accounting, did construction in the summers, and find out that I didn't like accounting. I liked the physical, and I stayed with carpentry, and then I got into general contracting, and within 5 years of that business, I was in my own business. I was doing remodeling, and I built an eye surgery center down in Millville, and it just kept going. So I did that for like 25 years, and in that journey, did a lot of architectural work and architectural building, and I did design building, had a big crew. So I had a developing company. I would buy land, we'd put in roads, and we'd put up houses, and we'd also do commercial, like 25% of the business was that. And I sold my own product, and I was very serious about the selling of it. So I would sit in my own open houses, and people would come to me for custom houses. So that's how I got into the sales, and did that for 25 years. And then I moved up to Philadelphia, and in Philadelphia got my license, and I figured I'd buy houses or some lots here and start developing. Somebody approached me, asked me if I wanted to be on their team and try sales. So I said, well, I'll try it. And I loved it. So I did a lot of sales, and then I ended up buying places too. So I was buying and flipping and doing my sales, and just kept active with it. And we got to the point where anything I build today, I hold for myself for rentals. So I have a good portfolio of rental properties, and the sales just became a natural to stay with, and I loved it.
It's awesome. You know what I love about you is that you started in this business from a position where other people normally don't start. You start with cabinetry, you're a GC, you're a builder, investor, sales. You kind of like checked off every bucket, and like I'll compare it to hospitality, where when I was in hospitality, I started as a dishwasher and did every position in the business, right? To get to really know the business, which leads me to why do people want to do business with you and your team?
Well, if I had to guess what it is and what I see, it's like my business is about relationships. And you can get the skills, whatever you do, and you'll acquire that, you can learn and all that, but it's all about relationships. Mm-hmm. And if you look at the relationships more than the financial part of it, you build your family around you. And what happens is most of my business is referrals, and I would say that because I have those experiences with all those different things, if somebody asks me about investments, mm-hmm. I can give them a solid answer. I can give them, paper of what things are going to be, and if they're doing construction or if they're doing houses, I help a little bit with the home inspection, if they're being taken care of. So it's that knowledge of a lot of different facets of real estate.
It's invaluable. It really is. I love the fact that you've been in sales for 20 years and you're still upstairs every day in your office doing lead generation. It's a testament to what you should be doing in this business. And I admire you for that, because you could be buying leads and not coming in, 5-6 days a week and spending those hours in the morning doing lead generation. So I think that's phenomenal. It's a testament to how successful you are. What's one thing that you could advise other people out there that want to get to where you are right now that they should be doing?
Keep your mind into education. education is going to keep you young. So whenever you have a chance to learn something, learn it. And even your car, they call it auto university. You know, rather
Yeah.
than the phone or rather than listen to music, you know, get a tape or Audible, whatever it is.
Sure.
And just, you know, the next.
Yeah.
And if you can get, you know, a mentor or a coach, or if you have a class, and it can be anything. It doesn't just have to be about the real estate, what you're into. It could be, I just, last summer I took a course which is so opposite of where I should be,
Sure.
what I'm doing, which was improv. And it just, like, and I was there, I was scared. And, you know, it took a while to break that, but now I'm taking a second course in improv. And I see, you know, whenever you get a chance to get your head into education,
Mhm.
just do it.
I always say, you know, get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? Because I think that's how you grow. And the last thing I have for you is, what made you make a decision to make a shift from where you were to make the transition over to Keller Williams?
Great question, and a really simple answer is the education factor. That's so strong with me. I went down to Austin last summer, and I saw Gary Keller. He was teaching all his coaches. I was there like a couple days early, and I was amazed at what he was presenting and how he was presenting it.
Mhm.
And I didn't know much about Gary, and then I started researching him, and it turns out that his background is education. That's where he's got his degrees and his knowledge. And if you listen to him, if you follow him, you'll see that his love is to educate other people.
Sure.
And he's done that in a way that, you know, Keller Williams is known to have, like, probably maybe too many courses that you can spend your time rather than working. But it's out there, and that education just gets you to another level that's beyond compare. It's
Sure.
like, there's just so much opportunity to learn and also to teach in the same case. So that just blew me away, and I said, wow, this is a home for me.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, honor and privilege, my friend, as always.
Thank you
Thanks for coming down. And for any other information, I can be reached at chris@kwphiladelphia.com. If you want to be around high-level people like Nate and a lot of others that are in our brokerage, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you.